I don't have a dad. Never had one. Was kind of born without him. I was fully raised by my mom, single mom, my whole life, and I love my mom to death. And it's so funny to me to see the reactions of people when, let's say, I meet somebody new and, we talk basic things, small talk, family, where you come from, what's your mom doing, and I tell them, like, oh, my mom's doing this and that. And as of my dad, like, I don't know him, I never met him. And the first reaction people have is, oh, like, oh, I'm sorry. And that's understandable. I believe they come from a place of empathy, so that's fine. But I always think to myself, like, what are you sorry for? Like, if you say it in a way like you sorry, like, for example, I actually am sorry for my mom because I saw how hard it is for her to raise a child by herself without like much external help, but she still had it like from my grandparents and her closest friends. But that's still not enough. You need ideally second person, daily, because you just get exhausted. Things are expensive, so you really need to be able to rely on like the second person. But yeah, this side of the story I fully understand it, but what why people would be sorry for me, because I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel fully accomplished thanks to my mom. My mom's not perfect. She is like so far from that, but she still, I saw that she did her best to give me everything that I could possibly have, and I am so grateful to my mom for absolutely everything, and we are really close today. So why, like, what are the arguments? And one thing that I always think of when people say that is, I don't know this person, meaning my dad. I don't know what type of person he is, and seeing that he basically abandoned his kid and my mom, who was pregnant at the moment. I don't know the whole story, but this is just the little bits that I heard. He is not a good person, because as a good person you don't do fucking shit like this. And there are absolutely no excuses to this kind of behavior. Even if you feel like you are emotional and capable of raising a child, you still help the mom, like, financially. He never did. Like, my mom could only rely on herself her whole life. My whole life, basically, my whole childhood. So, yeah, no excuses. So, why would I want to be raised by somebody who is emotionally immature, completely irresponsible? Also, let's be honest, he is a man. Damn, the things a man do, I'm not gonna put all of them in the same box, because there are good men, but there's like a very tiny small amount of good men and a very tiny small amount of good dads. And even like among my friends, I have some friends who have really amazing dads, and I'm really happy for them. But most of my friends have either made or horrible dads. Like, the way their dads treated them when they were kids, I listen to their stories and I'm like, shit, damn. I already like occasionally struggle with my mom, because the relationship dynamic is always complicated, and I had a bad temper as a teenager. My mom also is a very strong woman, so we would clash all the time. And why would I want another person who would be potentially like this? Life was already hard enough for me. So what if he was, like, worst case scenario, a fucking predator, right? The no, like, as hard as it potentially was, even though I'm telling you I did not realize that growing up, and I still really don't, not having a dad. I don't I The risk of having one who would be horrible to me, treat me horribly daily, and could cause me so many traumas. I don't know. I kind of tend towards not having one at all and take life as it is, instead of once again taking this risk of potentially having one and a bad one. I don't know. My life's motto is also, take things as they are, because it is what it is, and you cannot really change your past. You can only change the attitude that you have within yourself towards everything external in your life. So I suppose that's why things feel easier to me somehow. But yeah, I really, really don't get this. I'm sorry for you, because I'm not sorry for myself, because you can, like, those things, if you think about it, do they really matter? Would my life be considerably easier if I had two parents? It could be, or it could be 10 times worse. I don't want to imagine things that never took place because they are just pure product of my imagination. I know that I am grateful for what I have. And if you have two parents and both of them are cool, obviously, like, thanks God. God bless. God bless for you, sister. Like, I'm so happy. And you should be happy for yourself and both of your parents and proud of them. But no, just things are the way they are. And I wouldn't want to change a thing about my life and about my childhood. Like, growing up in an all girls household, it's a thing. It's I don't know, if you can only understand it if you experience it. It's just something so special about it. The bond that you create within this female community, even though it was just me and my mom, but still, the bond is so strong, and you really understand each other, and you can relate to each other's struggles. You intuitively get each other. So, you there are less rules, I feel, because from what I heard of dadhood, if that I can call it that, dads love to have like stupid sets of rules that I never had. I never understood them. My mom was, she was still rather strict on certain things, but I didn't have stupid rules like, oh, you need to finish your plate every single day, or need to do this and that. My mom let me organize my homework the way I wanted to. She let me watch the TV for the amount that I wanted to. Obviously, still, supervised when I was a kid. But overall, no, I felt like I was free to do whatever the fuck I wanted, even though honestly I was a chill kid. Like, I wasn't smoking or drinking. I tried it a couple of times as a teenager as everybody, but I quickly realized that it wasn't for me. I just stayed home with my laptop, browsing, talking to, international students online or cute shit like that. And oh shit, I think I kind of forgot the point of what I wanted to say. But yeah, I didn't have all those stupid rules, and it really helped me only having one parent and understanding that my mom cannot give me all the time of the universe to just myself, because she also is a separate human being and she needs time to herself, and she needs time for my grandparents and for her social life and also for her job, because this is very important for both of us. It developed such strong sense of independence within me, because I kind of knew that I could still not be the center of her world, that I was oh my god, those sirens, that I was a pivotal part of it, but I was not all of it. And my mom would quickly start leaving me home by myself when she really occasionally needed to go out do things. Like, I remember staying by myself when I was 6 years old, when my mom would go out, like throw the trash or something, or quickly grab some groceries, because she really had nobody to leave me with. And sometimes, as a kid, you get easily tired of something and you just don't have the energy to do those things. So my mom would like, okay, I'll be gone for like 30 minutes, I'll be back. And I'm not saying that you should do this to your kid. It can be also irresponsible. But in my case, she knew that I could easily assume it, and she would come back to me still playing with the same toys that I was playing with like 30 minutes before. So yeah, I suppose like this is just a little love letter to my mom, because she did an awesome job. And thumbs up to all the single mom parents. I know how hard it is. I see you, and really, I know that you can blame your mom for some things in your life, but I really do hope that later in life you realize also that she is a human herself, that she struggled so much, she went through so much shit, and you can still be grateful for so many things and build like a beautiful relationship with her.